Welcome to Unified Classroom 101. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sarah Eckstein. I am the art teacher out at Maplewood Elementary School. I am putting this video series together so that I can post it either on YouTube or Google Classroom to help with the 2020 Power School. It's a tricky subject, but it's not hard as long as you're playing with it. It's just got a lot of nooks and crannies, basically. I am waiting currently on my co-teacher, my 8-month-old niece. I babysit today, but I need to get these videos done. So hopefully I can get as many done before she arrives as possible. If not, then please forgive me for any sounds in the background, or if she has to sit on my lap, that might be our best bet. But she is teething this week, so yay! I'm hoping to have her entertained, and if not, successful on that front during nap time. So these videos are going to be kept short and to the point, hopefully, and hopefully they will be a good guide for you. I started with a misconception on Power School versus Unified Classroom. The Unified Classroom and Power School is the company who makes Unified Classroom. They call it Unified Classroom because they take different concepts like the grade book and SIS, being the art teacher. I'm not sure if I know what that vernacular means. And basically different things that usually are created and maintained in separate formats. They take all of those things and they put them into one spot so that it can all be done in one area in one program. I was using them interchangeably, so I don't know if that's unclear to many other people, but that was what I found out when I dug into it and asked the question. As far as what I'm using to record, because I know there's going to be some question if it's not asked, I am using one of the tools called Screencastify. And Screencastify, you will see a little teeny icon right up here. It's an extension. What an extension is if you go and you type in Google Chrome Store, and I'm using Google Chrome at the moment, an extension is a little tiny itty bitty program that gets stuck into Google Chrome. It's designed for Google Chrome. So what you can do is you can actually customize Google Chrome just a little bit. This is a free extension that you can use. The only reason I'm using it is because it shows my face down here and it can let me customize and trim and upload to Google Drive rather than save it as a video file format on my laptop. The other option that you have, if you wish to record yourself as far as instruction goes, you also have a free built-in system to your MacBook already on QuickTime. So if you come down to this little icon or you hit if I was on the regular menu, hang on. If you hit Go, Applications, and you find the QuickTime program. QuickTime, you are usually used for, or used to using it for video playing your videos. That's usually the thing that pops up, but it actually has a built-in recording system. If you are taking the online course by Joy Schaefer and Jackie Seda, they go over how to use Screencastify and QuickTime in their Google Classroom setup. As far as QuickTime goes, just as a nitty gritty, it's really good for really quick recording, and it will actually put on a movie recording and save it to your desktop so that you have an MP4 file. It basically means you get a really quick video file. So if you need a really quick video file, if you open QuickTime, nothing else changes on your screen, but if you come up here to the bar, you see it has changed. And if you go to File, it actually gives you 3 different options. New movie recording will give you something like this, where it takes your webcam and it records you on the webcam. New audio recording will actually record your voice and your voice only, so you can just read to the computer and it will come up with an audio file. Or you can do a new screen recording, which is what this setup is in the background, and it will record your voice and your computer screen. So either way, as soon as you're done recording, it'll have you save it as a video file and title it. So if you are interested in doing that, I highly recommend checking out their YouTube Google Classroom. If nothing else, email them and ask if you can get into that. They do a really good job with going from start to finish on a Google or I'm sorry, on a YouTube format, and how to even flip your classroom and start those kinds of things. So if you're interested in that, I highly recommend their series as well. As far as the Power School and the Unified Classroom goes, this introductory video should be hopefully an opening and entertaining thing. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do my best. I am not an expert in any of this by any means. I'm just doing what I do on a daily basis. I've figured it out as I went. At the end, I actually have a section, topic in the Google Classroom, or probably on the end of the playlist on Google, where it actually tells you where you can get help, so that you can get a quick response if you're not finding the answers that you need on your own. So just to show you, I have, and I probably went too quick here. I have linked and bookmarked this up here. So one of the first things that I do is when I shut down Google Chrome, I have 3 pages that I have set for my home page. I have my email. I have a classroom timer that I use all the time. That's an online website timer so that they know when to clean up. And I also have Unified Classroom pop-up. So this is what you should see when you open it. If you want to bookmark it, I have 2 types of bookmarks. They're really not different types. I have ones that I know the icon for, and ones I might need a little bit more help with. If you hit Control and click, you can actually edit the bookmark. And you can actually, if you need to give it a name, you can. So let me grab one of these that actually has one. Let's see here. I want to get one that I don't necessarily have to worry about deleting. If I edit this, so this is my weekly lesson plan link for my Google Classroom, you'll see that the name pops up, WLPs. You can edit that to be whatever you want. If you wish to, though, you can actually delete it completely and save it, and it actually will just save the icon. So if there's an icon like Power School or Unified Classroom that you know and you don't have to think about it, I would recommend turning those off, just because it does save quite a bit of space. And if you ever decide that you need to go back and, oh, I really did need that, you can type that back in and hit go, enter whatever, and you can actually toggle those. So you'll see most of like Class Dojo, I know that icon. It's pretty unique. Artsonia, I know YouTube, I know my Outlook email, I know my Google Classroom. So all of those, I don't want to see that text. I want to save some space so I can cram some more in. So I have all of those hidden or deleted technically, at least as far as the name goes. So that is probably my number 1 tip, is to get yourself a shortcut. Make it easy to find. If it's easy to find, it's easy to use. So that I will end this segment with. In the next segment, I will talk about how to rename your class lists so that they're not driving you crazy, so that you can actually identify who is who in this big list of codes. Hopefully this is a helpful series. I'm just going by what I've been asked and what I've been told, or what I've had to investigate myself. So you might know a different way to do things than I know how to do things. So if you have any suggestions, or if you know a different way, put it in the comments in either the YouTube channel or the Google Classroom box, and I will either investigate that, or you can just share out so that everybody's kind of on the same page. So hopefully this is helpful, and I hope to see you in the next video.